Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm with Mark Borchin. How you doing, Mark?
Doing good.
Known you for a long time. You've been the Chamber of Commerce president for quite a number of years now, haven't you?
Second term.
Second term. So how
Everybody
many years
else
is
stepped
that?
back, and I stayed forward.
Well, how many years is a term?
It's 2 years. Actually, we just rewrote the bylaws, and it's 1 year now.
Okay, so 4 years.
Yeah.
You've been. Okay. I thought it's been a while. Yeah. Okay, so, we're talking about TOT. It's been in the news for a while, and Transient Occupancy Tax. It seems that, we're kind of fortunate here in Amador County, or unfortunate, that ours is at 6%. A lot of, I guess a lot of other counties have either 10 or higher. And the business communities, I guess, or members of the business community are hoping to raise that TOT to be able to promote Amador County. Why don't you tell us about it?
Okay. Well, thanks for having me on here and speaking on behalf of not just the Chamber, but other entities. I was invited to the table to talk about options in TOT and what we need to do as a business community to reach outside of Amador County to draw more folks in. So I have to look at it as a business, and if the government and Amador County is a business, and we need to budget so much money towards marketing to reach outside of our community to bring people in, whether it's tourists, travelers, business folks that we want to buy houses here and settle and grow businesses and raise families. What do we need to do? Well, we need to have a certain percentage of our budget to reach outside and to communicate how wonderful Amador County is.
Okay, I guess there's a couple of tough questions you could ask, but I guess one question would be like, well, how does government play into making people pay a tax in order for businesses to enjoy more business? Where
did it begin? Right now, Amador County is at 6%. The incorporated cities, if I understand correctly, are at 10%. At least Jackson, city of Jackson is. And so we're looking at, again, how can we run this business successfully? Okay, Chamber of Commerce, the Amador County Business Council, ACT, Vintners Association. See, these are voices for folks that are working hard and they're too busy. They can't represent themselves, so we're a voice for the business and for the community. We want to reach out and be able to help Amador County to sustain.
Okay.
And grow.
Now, does the business community feel this helps all businesses, or do they feel it helps the tourism businesses?
No, as a whole. If we're reaching out and we're not biased, we're not just saying tourist, come enjoy the wine country. It's reaching out to the business communities as well, and at least that's my opinion. That we're reaching out. We're a marketing arm. And if we can not burden the local folks with this tax, as a majority, okay? But when you have visitors come in and they stay in a hotel, there's a tax. And we're not inventing anything new. We're just trying to make it comparable. Okay. So that we can have enough marketing.
No, I'm really stepping off the cliff here. I'm going to ask you another tough question since you kind of offered me the ammunition to do, and I just want to, I'm not sure if I'm devil's advocate or what here, but, isn't that kind of since they don't pay the tax and they can't vote, is that representation, taxation without representation for them?
Let's just put a toll at...
I understand everybody does that, and we can get to the good side here in a minute.
Yeah.
I just wanted to lay the, you're going to go into an education campaign, so it's easy for me to think of what it is you might have to educate people about, so that's why the tough questions here.
Thank you for inviting me on here, but I'm not the only one running this. This is a body.
I understand.
And so if I'm representing the body, we're a little premature in even talking about it since it just got communicated yesterday at the Board of Supervisors.
Okay. All right. Now, let's take it from the other side, okay? Everybody does it. Okay, if you go to San Francisco, I'm going to pay tax to stay in the motel, the hotels, right? Yeah. And, there it's a lot. If I go to Hawaii, I'm spending money. And they're spending the money back to help promote Hawaii and make it a wonderful place to get to. So I get that. I get our brand. Okay. So that's what we're trying to do here. Is that correct? Create a brand?
I agree. Creating a brand, and again, if I just revert back to looking at running a business, what are the successful business models What are the successful county models that we can take the good stuff and leave the rest? How can we help to achieve our goals as a county, to increase tourism and bring in business? What I'd like to say, which is off this subject a little bit, but it comes back around, is bringing more business in the community in a managed, controlled situation where we can have exportable widgets, whatever that widget is. And we need, of course, our government to be able to support that, and that's a challenge in itself.
Okay.
It could be a whole new
Okay,
subject.
the council's been meeting, and I guess right now we'll be talking about the Amador Business Council. Do they have plans, or are there other plans that are already in place that they hope to copy or whatever to promote business? Do they already have an idea of how this money will be spent, what it'll look like when it's being spent?
I'll come back to you on that. When you invite me, I'll have more information.
Okay, so we're really preliminary here.
Yeah.
And so a lot of efforts. Now, the Chamber of Commerce has been doing this similar thing for, isn't that one of the Chamber of Commerce's main roles, is to promote the Chamber, the businesses here in this community? Promote
and support business and travel.
Okay, and you could have answered me back, because I answered my own question a little bit before the interview. Government does seem to have a place in commerce in our, first of all, locally, it's got nothing to do with the Constitution, but in there to promote commerce is one of the things that it is in the Declaration of, not Declaration, but the Constitution, and so it's nothing new. Right?
The TOT has been supporting the Chamber of Commerce and the JBCAs and the other business associations and tourism for quite some time. It would be wonderful to be self-sustaining. It'd be wonderful for our government to be self-sustaining, and we are part of our. Again, I'm not educated on that, but in my opinion, we are all one.
Okay.
One body.
All right. So we'll have you back, someone else back, and we'll be talking about this, I'm sure. It sounds like, there's going to be an educational effort. And, I hope maybe I brought up a few things that you're going to educate people with.
Please come to the feed barn tonight. Susan Manning is putting on our mixer.
Oh, okay.
5:30 tonight. And she has a live band and lots of good eats.
Okay, well, that sounds great. Okay, we have a few more seconds left, and so the feed barn is going to have a mixer.
Yep.
And so that helps with the Chamber of Commerce.
Yep.
Okay. So, Mark, thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
And I'm Tom Slivick. Stay with us. More questions, more news on the other side of the break.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.